So Mick Palfrey, great swim by Brianna in the 200 fly. What were your expectations, and did she meet them?
Honestly, probably not. We probably come in with a little bit more expectations. I would say day one, the 100 fly, 57.1, her best is 57.0. I think pretty much on the money where we thought we'd roughly be. The 200 free, we had a very good heat, and then probably not the final we wanted. And then I'm going to say probably that one there as well. Comfortable this morning, but probably didn't execute to a level where we want it. Just feel that, the last 50 probably should have been a little bit better than what it was.
Right, well, it's come from behind win though. Was that the plan to, just really build throughout?
Come from behind win, yeah. I probably think it was more the case of Lizzie being out very fast.
Yeah.
It's very tough the way she did it. I think best is 59.5, and she went out in 60 high. Whereas Bree's 57.1 going out in 101, there's a fair bit of difference. So I think when you think of PB percentage on the front end, I probably would think that one's using a bit more energy than the other one. So, and I think while Bree finished maybe a little bit better than the others, I think we're probably not happy with the overall execution.
And Zach's swimming pretty well. How you feeling he's going?
Yeah, well, Zach. 2017 he sort of made the Aussie team for the 100 free relay, and then 2018 he had a disc bulge at the Com Games trials, quite a lot of pain, and we got it sorted later in the year. It took quite some time, and then 2019 come, and the same thing sort of happened again. So he spent 18-19 with two separate disc bulges. So I'm just over the moon that he's back there just swimming at this level again. He's been training fantastic since January of 2020. And in all honesty, I'd probably say that the occasion he's generally a pretty good rester. So being at these speeds, doing the skills, it's all of a sudden he's coming into the wall at faster speeds. You're not coming into the wall at a 50-second speed. You're coming in at a 49-second speed. So I think there's a bit of learning going on there at the moment around there. But I just think Zach's experience in the 200, he's probably done not even half a dozen, 4 or 5 200s probably over the last 12-18 months. I just think that with another half a dozen, I think he's just going to keep learning more and more. With the 100 free, there's a lot more confidence. I think the 200 you pace and got strategy, whereas the 100, a guy like him, I probably think of, if you think of a guy like Eamon Sullivan, he comes in with huge power and explosive qualities, he's probably pacing the front end. Whereas for Zach, he's pretty much just going from the get-go, and he's got an unbelievable kick. So he sort of tries to bring that kick. Whereas that, I would say, that our challenge in that one is when he goes to the legs with that great kick, his rate drops. So we've got I think some tweaking there to do when you go to the legs to stay on the arm still.
Yeah. Even though you weren't necessarily happy with Brianna's swim, she's qualified for the Olympics, and you've got to be happy with that, right?
Yeah. So I got 5 weeks to. We had a quick chat tonight after it, and we just sort of said that there's, maybe it's just the moment, but she's like to think she's got at least a heat swim of the 4x2, the 100 fly individual, 200 fly individual. She's got 100 free tomorrow. It's hard. I think when you've got an athlete that is as talented as Bree, I think if an athlete can handle training for one event, you're creating a lot of pressure on the event, but your improvement and the execution and how you're incrementally trying to move them forward from season to season is a bit different than when you got 4 events and you're consistently trying to move 4 events forward. There's different styles of turns for all those strokes, how many kicks off the walls you're going to do for all those events. Different, even the 200 free and 200 fly, there's a bit different race strategy that she puts in place. So I just think that for Bree, she's doing a very good job. And I guess she got one more swim to go here. And hopefully she can finish the meet pretty well, and we can get up to Townsville for a few weeks in Cairns, and then through to Tokyo.
Have a bit of a celebration tonight, mate. You deserve it.
Thank you very much. Cheers.